What's going on YouTube? TikTok told me that I should go live on YouTube. Not that I would normally not. Uh, I just I don't want the music to be flagged or anything. Um, but welcome in tonight. We're talking about right division and not the pattern. Coming out of Genesis, the first chapter and 31st verse, where it says, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. And the subject is right division and not the pattern. If you notice in life, we are made up of our patterns. We're made up of what we do, what we think, what we see, what we feel. Um, even and it breathes everywhere in your life, right? It goes everywhere in your life, even down. Hey, Michaela, it breathes down everywhere, even to the point of how you cook, how you drive, how you walk, how you run, how you say things. See, watch this, right? Watch this, watch this, watch this. All right, I'm from the South, huh? I'm from the South. Come on here, somebody. North Kakalaki, to be exact. I'm from the South. But here is a problem that I have with some Midwest people, and Michaela might be able to attest to this. In the South, we say soda. Yep. We say soda. Maybe faith in God because she's a little Midwestern too. Uh, but I know for a fact that hey, Prophetess Carmela, in the South we say soda, and that's what it is. But in certain areas of the world of the United States of America, they say, I don't even want to say, because exactly, exactly. And see, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way they were raised, right? Cold drink. See, that'll be different, right? Uh, so it, everything is made up of our patterns of life, right? And what happens is, we take things and it turns into a pattern. It turns into a pattern, right? Uh, and it's so much of a pattern that if you're teaching someone else, or if you're watching someone else do something, it can be cringeful, even if it works their way. Your pattern says it's wrong. Hey, Shaniqua, God bless you. Tonight we're talking about the subject: right the vision and not the pattern. Right the vision and not the pattern. So, and our life is made up of the patterns that we follow, right? The patterns that we do. Right, I just gave the example. I'm from the South. I'm from North Kakalaki, North Carolina to be exact, and we call our carbonated drinks soda. But somewhere in the Midwest, some of them call it pop. And then our good friend Evangelist Booker says cold drink, like she dared to be different. Y'all call it soda down here too. I stay in Texas now, so I know what it is. But and for years, it even took. We call it soda so much, right? That I was so confused when I would go in the grocery store, and I would look on the label of the aisle, and I would see soft drink. I said, "Why is it? Ain't nothing soft about a soda." A soda will burn your throat completely up. Ain't no soft thing about a soda. Like, what is that? So and because we are so accustomed, we are so hip, we are so we are so abreast to our patterns when it comes down to different things in our life. Somebody could be doing something right because it's their pattern, their way, and it works into us because they didn't do it the way that we think they should do it. It became wrong in our eyesight. It became a problem to us because it's cringeful. Hey, Marie Lofton, and we're looking at this thing. We're like, ain't no way it worked. And then when it worked, we're like, it worked because of our patterns. But what does that have to do with the vision? I'm so glad you asked. What happens is, have you noticed that because of if we have been hurt in life, if we have been hurt in the different things in the different places in our life, we begin to pick up what they call trauma. Right, and here's the thing about the church. Here's the thing about the church. Marie Lofton. The church never taught us to heal from our traumas. They taught us to shout over it. God gonna bring you out of it. God gonna pull you up out of it, throw you out of it, and He will. And He will. But the problem is, most of our trauma is in our patterns. Lord. Okay. Most of our trauma is in our patterns. That's why we don't believe that anything good can happen to us because we're so accustomed to our pattern of trauma. We don't believe that God is really going to bless us because we're so accustomed to our regular living. We're so accustomed to our 9 to 5. We're so accustomed because here's the thing, faith in God. When you turn 16, 15, 16, and you live in a house like mine, they would say, "Oh, I can't wait till I get a job so I can earn my own money." But here's the problem with that: we didn't get the same running start as little Billy down the street. Cause little Billy down the street, his daddy had a business. So what happens is he starts off with a little bit more of a step on us, and so we started off working at. Okay, here's another thing in the South. We have something called Food Lion, right? And I'm from a small town in North Carolina called Concord, North Carolina, if you will, Zone 134. I'm from a little place called Concord, and we had very specific jobs that you would work while you're even in high school. You either worked at Food Lion, you either worked at Walmart, or you worked at S&D Coffee. S&D Coffee is the town. Hey, how you doing? S&D Coffee is the town place where they make the coffee for the in city. And if you worked at S&D Coffee, you were somebody. You graduated high school or something like that because they wouldn't hire you without a high school diploma. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? They wouldn't hire you without a high school diploma. So once you graduated high school and you got your first job at S&D Coffee, you were somebody. Because you're 16, 17 years old, making $15, $16 an hour. And back in the day, that was some money. You didn't have rent to pay and all of that good stuff like that. So you was making some change. You were making some change. Right, and so what they never teach you is there's something in your life called better, because our patterns of trauma has kept us like, well, and I'm only going to reach in my comfortability because every time I've reached outside of my comfort zone, I had seemed to get hurt. Every time I go over here and do this, it just seems like it never worked for me, even though it worked for my sister down the street, even though it worked for my brother down the street. It just never worked for me. Because and here's the reason why it never worked for us, because our reach had to be by faith when theirs was by give. Did y'all hear that? Our reach has to be by faith. That's the reason why God didn't allow a lot of us to do the patterns that we wanted to do in life at an early age, because who's to say when you would have came to Jesus? Who's to say when you would have gave your life to Christ? Who's to say when, if you could have, just go ahead, just for the instance, if you could have went to Atlantic City and did escort work, who's to say that you wouldn't have been one of the ones that would have been taken because the enemy knows there's purpose for your life? Or who's to say, because you know how the streets work, you didn't go out there and sell pharmaceutical, you didn't become a pharmaceutical rep and end up going to jail because you know the life. And the enemy would have came after you because there's so much purpose on you. The enemy would have singled you out because there's so much purpose on you. And if he gets you to the point where you never figure out who you are in God, he's done his job. So a lot of these things that we face didn't work because our faith wasn't intact. And a lot of these things, and can I give us all an ouch moment? Can we just say ouch prematurely? Can we just say ouch prematurely? If you with me, just say ouch. Just say ouch. Just say ouch. Just say ouch. Right. Just get your ouch out right now. Get your ouch out right now. Get your ouch out right now. Watch this, faith in God. Watch this. Here. Watch this. Watch this, Evangelist Book. Watch this. A lot of the things that we wanted to accomplish in life, we wanted to accomplish by trauma. Jesus Christ. we wanted to get that good job so we can get away from our family. Hey, Prophetess Kimberly. We wanted to get a good job because we wanted to get away from this no good person that we was with. We wanted to get away from our job. We wanted to get a good job and move out the way and move out here and do all this because we were so hurt at home because there was no love at home. There was no peace at home. Of course, we loved our mom and our daddy because there was our mom and our daddy. But there was no structure at home that caused us to be. It wasn't a launching pad. It was a cellar. I'm just talking about me. I'm just talking about me. My home wasn't a launching pad. It was a cellar. So I spent the first few years of my life digging out of a hole and saying, "Oh, when I get out of here, when I get on my feet, I'm gonna leave and I ain't gonna never come back." Trauma. Uh, Just me? Cool. Just me. Y'all had a good loving home at home. Good. I'm glad. Okay. Here is the problem. Here is the problem, and I hope for all of this. Hey, Cassandra, I hope for all of this good that you hear this tonight, and tonight we can be healed of some of these things because these things didn't come to help us; they came to bind us. Watch this. This is fresh off Heaven's press. This ain't even in my notes. Did you know what patterns cause? Do you know what patterns in your life cause? Patterns in your life makes a way of a maze. And what runs in a maze? Animals. They put rats in a maze. They put hamsters in a maze. They'll put anything in a maze to see if it has the capacity of mind to come out. What's going on, Jeremiah? Welcome on in tonight. Here is the problem. We're talking about right the vision and not the pattern. God didn't, when God told you what He wanted you to do, what He wanted you to do, He did not give you a fear along with your pattern. He did not tell you to focus on the things of your life that hurt you. He did not tell you to focus on the things in your life that you tried that didn't work. He did not tell you to focus on this thing that hurt you in your past. He did not tell you to focus on a relationship that broke your heart and changed your and distorted your vision of what love truly is. He didn't tell you to do none of that. He told you to go. Now here's the problem. 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 We are so used to trauma that when God takes the weight off of us, we feel like something missing. I hope I'm helping somebody tonight because it's helping me. Listen, we are so used to the pattern of trauma, of anger, of hurt, of disappointment, of this, of that, of this, of that, that when God takes it off of us, it's us that go back and get it because we feel like something missing. Where's the weight that I usually carry? God freed you. Leave it alone. Go. But I just feel like I'm better with it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm just being. I'm already out here. I'm already out here. Might as well. Some of the things we call discernment are just well concealed hurt and pain. Hey, Celine, how you doing tonight? Hey, Celine, how you doing? You doing good, Celine? That's why we didn't go when we got the invitation, because our trauma and our anger and our pain has taught us not to trust anybody, because everybody we don't put trust and love in hurt us. And let me say this: a lot of the people that were important in our life hurt us. And it wasn't necessarily the person that teased you in school, only added to what the problem was at home. Go ahead, just shake loose one time. Just by faith. Just shake loose and say, I'm getting free tonight. Go ahead. Can't nobody see you but you. Can't nobody see you but you. Go ahead and shake one time. Say, I'm getting free tonight. I'm getting free. Just go ahead and shake one time. Just go ahead and shake one time. I'm getting free tonight. Just shake one time. Can't nobody see you. It's just you. It's just you holding your phone, holding your tablet, something. It's just you. It's just you. I'm getting free tonight. I'm getting free tonight. Listen, I ain't even got my notes. I ain't even got my notes. Listen. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, Lady T, what's going on? We're talking about write the vision and not the pattern. Write the vision and not the pattern. Patterns are mazes. Patterns are binding. Patterns are different things in life that has caused our life to be destroyed because of the things that we're used to. Patterns have caused us to miss areas of faith that we were supposed to have been walked in. But do you know what caused you not to be destroyed by while walking in your pattern? Two things: grace and mercy. He's so graceful, he'll give you time. He's so merciful, he won't let you be hurt. You be more hurt than what he would allow because you know better. Oh, okay. Let's. I'm hoping I'm helping somebody tonight. I'm hoping I'm helping somebody If I'm helping you, drop 100 in the chat right now. I wish I could type. What? Yeah, yes I can. Do I get it right? Yeah, I do. I do. Robbie typing for me tonight. Robbie is typing for me tonight. Lord Jesus, listen, listen. Whew. Ooh, listen, listen, listen. All right. A pattern is something that we have meditated on so long that it comes out naturally. Remember that pain that we have disguised as discernment. Oh, I know that's gonna happen. I know I've seen that before. That's not discernment. That's trauma. The same person I believed in this time, and then now they don't know. That's trauma. And we're missing what God wants for us because natural is not your place anyway, Lady T. The supernatural is. This is why the enemy keeps us out of worship, so we don't see what happens supernaturally. We react naturally. This is why we miss wisdom and lessons because naturally, trauma says I can beat this person up, I can walk away from this person, I can block this person, I ain't gonna talk to this person, I ain't gonna be around this person, and you're right. Because naturally, the first law of nature is self-preservation. So you're right, you get away from that thing. But supernaturally, you say, God, what's going on? And he began to show you that they're being used by a spirit to attack something in you that happened to you when you were 5. Then he shows you that that same person is being used by a spirit to attack what happened to you when you were 15. Then he shows you that you never really healed from that teacher calling you dumb. You never really healed from your mama and your dad never being there. You never really healed from your grandma leaving you before you were able to go and be who you wanted to be because your grandma was more of your mama than your mama and all this other stuff like that. So you weren't able to really heal. You weren't really able to function. You weren't able to go and be who God called you to be. So the enemy showed so God showed you that the enemy is playing on the things that you never really healed from, and it became a pattern of trauma in your life that God is really trying to get out of your heart. Okay, all right, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go back. 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 Let's. Tell somebody it's time to change my pattern. Tell someone it's time to change my pattern. It's time to change my pattern. It's time to change my pattern. Time to change my pattern. It's time to change my pattern. It's really time to change my pattern. It's time to change my pattern. Here is whew. Okay, all right. I feel that I feel this thing really creeping up on me. All right, okay, all right. What's going on, Tyler? What's going on, my brother? God bless you. You always pop in and pop out, man. I hope you're blessed. I hope one day you stop in and give us a word, man. One day you stop in to sing for us or something. God bless you, man. Uh, Tyler Allen just popped in, y'all. Let's see. Okay. All right. Tonight, tonight we're talking about write the vision and not the pattern. We have studied trauma so long, we don't know what life for the living is like. Because our trauma has been marinated in us. That's why it's easier to go to than the wisdom that we've just attained. I'm with you. I received that. It's time to change my pattern. It's time to change my pattern. We have studied trauma so long that it's embedded in us. We don't believe when someone has come to wrap their arms around us. We push them. Because some of them challenge the scabs and the sores in our life, and we don't know how to deal with it. So therefore, we're being broken, and we're being monitored, and we're being distraught by the things that God has been trying to get us to get rid of, and we wonder why we can't move forward and be who God has called us to be. Do you know what trauma? Or do you know what patterns do? Also, this is also what patterns do. Patterns change your way of expectation. Because instead of expecting healing, you expect to be hurt. You expect to be lied to. You expect to be overlooked. You expect not to be chosen. You expect all of this stuff. We expect this stuff because of our traumas, our anger, our hurts, our we expect things not to go right. I'm, and this is what the Lord told me. This is what the Lord told me. He said, "You cannot accept what you don't expect." We don't expect great things. We say it, and we want it, but we don't expect it. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. That sounds good, but we don't want it because we feel like something's coming behind it. We feel like something is coming behind this great thing that we just received. So we don't want it. Are y'all still here with me? I'm about done. I'm out your way. I'm about out your way. I'm about stick with me. I got a few more things to give y'all. Then I'm out your way. I'm out your way. I'm out your way. I'm out your way. And that's the thing. We say it. We say it. But when life happens, and life does happen, we start speaking to ourselves like that's what we deserve. Well, I guess I guess I did deserve that. Instead of saying, God, what happened? Is this a lesson test? Did I miss you? Is this something that's just supposed to happen? Because we're so We're so braced for trauma that we're not conditioned for triumph. That's good to me. Listen, we're so braced for trauma that we're not built for triumph. We have to get into the pattern of expecting and not the pattern of guessing. Two more things I'm out of your way. Two more things I'm out of your way. He spoke to me. He said, if you won't work it, then it will not work. If you never work what he put into your hands, if you don't work the realm that he gave you in the spirit, it will not work for you. Your obedience is supposed to put things on autopilot for you. After you reach a certain level, it's gonna put you on autopilot. Yeah, yeah, trials to come to make you strong, but manifestation comes from the confidence. Yeah, trials come to make you strong, but God is showing you the promise so you can have confidence in Him. Mm. A lot of people equate fame and notoriety to people knowing you, but what if they get to know you and your name is not good? What if they see you and you're not operating in faith? How can you be the example? What if they see you and you're walking in your pattern? Because some of us missed the season because when someone came into our life, we said not right now because we were still in our pattern. We were operating in our pattern. It is time to get out of the pattern and stick hold to the vision. I was talking to the Lord today. Listen, I was talking to the Lord today, right? Um, y'all remember I told y'all, this phone is what I used to film robbery on. This this phone is what I used to film robbery on. This phone is what I have been doing designs on, and all day it's been cutting off and then a cut off all day. And I'm saying, God, how do I design this? How do I design if what you gave me to design is gonna come up? He said, "Don't you know I've given you enough designs to go through and make greatness out of? Why are you gonna keep designing and you don't push the ones you got?" Right, right. You gotta let God handle the miscellaneous. Right. You gotta let God handle the miscellaneous. So instead of getting mad that my phone keep going in and out, because look, y'all, I'm gonna do something. Let's go to Facebook, right? Let's see how long it's gonna stay on. Yeah, oh, y'all see, let's see. It just cut off. Instead of getting upset, I'm just like, all right. Because he's right. I have enough designs. That one don't have a battery. I don't think. But that's just what I'm saying. So like we have to get out of our comfort zone because I'm comfortable with just grabbing my phone, putting something together, and the design be immaculate. I'm so used to that. But now he's pulling me out of my comfort zone. So now I really got to depend on what he told me to do. This is where faith kicks in. So my usual pattern of trauma, well, God, he's broke. God, da, 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 da. Ain't no room for that. Worship leaves no room for worry. And if I'm still worrying after I worship, that means I didn't worship the way I'm supposed to because I still carried this thing. Don't get me wrong. You probably gonna think about it because it's probably gonna cross your mind. But every time it crosses your mind, go into worship. Every time it crosses your mind, put God on it and watch what God does. Somebody declared that my pattern is changing. 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 No longer will there be trauma where God has given me triumph. Hallelujah. If you're here tonight and you're not saved, let tonight be your night. If you're here tonight and you're not saved, or you need to rededicate your life, let tonight be your night. I'm telling you, this is why God has allowed me to create this community because um, we're going to, hey, Shanika, welcome back. We're going to get out of this. We're going to get out of this. We're going to a more personal. I'm gonna be on TikTok, but I'm building a community uh, where we're gonna pray, we're gonna worship, and we're gonna walk in our faith. We're gonna get rid of these patterns in our life. The pattern that cause hurt, trauma, disappointment, disbelief. We're gonna get out of this. I speak that by March of next year, a lot of us will be in our destined place or on the road to our destined place. You know what I realized a lot of us didn't have? I didn't have it either. So I understand. I didn't have consistency in my life. Not with me not being consistent. Like I didn't have a consistent pusher, a consistent community of prayer, consistent. Um, I had to get God the hard way, man. It was, oh my gosh. Like I remember um, coming up in the gospel, man. My pastor would pray with us, but he would teach others. And he said, "You know why I leave you by yourself?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're the one I'm not worried about." But you should have been worried about me, though. You should have been worried about me. But I get why he wasn't worried. We think that the strong ones can go off and fend for themselves, but the strong ones need guidance too. And maybe your faith is strong, maybe your gift is strong, and all of that, but you still need a community. We're just not putting God in our business. We're putting God everywhere. You come in this community, you're gonna walk in your gift. And I'm going to teach you how to hear, not how to hear God, because it's in every innate nature of a child of God to hear God, how to discern His voice. This is what I know. This is what I know my strong suit is, teaching you to discern the voice of God and how to walk in your purpose, and whatever that is, in getting uh the stronghold of fear away from you, disbelief of what, getting that away from you. I'm gonna put purpose so much in your face that you're not gonna see anything else. How to walk in your gift, how to walk in the, and most of it is gonna be built through worship. Most of it's gonna be built through worship. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a strong worshiping community. The presence of God is gonna always be where we are. Because I'm believing God that He's gonna allow me to take this across the world. We'll be a body of believers coming together in a room, worshiping, praying, walking it in our God given ordained callings, and being able to help one another. Because I believe that in 2026, I will be a kingdom financer. What do you mean by that? I have people in my life that I know that God has called them to do something, and I want to be the one, or one of the ones that's going to help push them to where God has called them to be. They got conferences in their belly. I want to be able to rent the room out and just let people just come and really uh, get to where God has called them to be. Somebody shout, "It's time for me to grow." I speak over each and every person in this live tonight that by March of next year, everything about you changes in growth, not changes in depletion. It changes in growth. It changes in growth. It changes in growth. It changes in growth. It's time to be what God has called us to be in every area of being it. I'm telling you, look at yourself now. Look at yourself now because I'm telling you, by the first quarter, by the end of first quarter, your life is gonna change. By the end of the first quarter, your life is gonna change. Because I don't want to give you me. I want to give you Jesus and let Him give you your purpose. I just want to lead people closer to Him. That's all. I don't have a bunch of tricks of the trade or nothing like that. All I have is purpose to give. And as God is calling you to your purpose, I promise you, is going to lead you to another place. So while we're doing that, there's gonna be a lot that God pours into. I want, you know what? It's today's December 1st, right? Um, if you want to be a part of this community, I want you to inbox me your availability, right? And the reason why I want to do this is because I want to build this around the your availability. So even if you uh, can't make it to the team meetings, we can have one on ones. You know what I mean? You'll be able to go and watch the meeting that you missed or anything else like that. But most of all, you'll be able to see what God is calling you to do. And we can do your one on one. We can pray. We can hear God. We're gonna bring pen and paper. We're gonna learn from one another. I'm gonna learn from you guys. We're gonna learn from one another, and we're gonna go forward the way that God is calling us to go forward. And I promise you, by the end of the first quarter, we'll have it together. We'll either have it together or be on our way. I'm speaking that we're gonna have it together. But I'm telling you, I know God is going to get ready to do something awesome. So we can start. We can start on Monday night. Um, we can start on Monday nights, and then if y'all want to, we can also do a weekend day. Just inbox me your availability, and we can go from there. Okay, and because I really feel like God is calling me to push the people of God to where they need to be. So no more patterns, all vision. If the pattern don't lead to vision, we don't need it. If the pattern don't lead to vision, we don't need it. All right. Um, I'm getting ready to head on out because I know uh, God is getting ready to do something awesome, and I just want to be in a place where I know that that I'm supposed to be in, so that I can get us to the place that we need to be in. All right. Um, if you want to, and it's free. It's free of charge. I don't have a surplus of. You don't have to sow a seed to be in the community. Just come on, come on. You know, um, I know that money has become a gimmick in the body of Christ, and I will not be one. Will not, shall not, can't not, shan't not be one. If you come in the group and God say, hey, He bless you financially, and you want to bless me, so be it, so be it. But I want to get you to the point where um when we come together and things that we do together We don't have to buy things and then look at our bank accounts. We're not gonna have to sow and then look at our bank account. I'm telling you, I know what God is showing me. By the end of the first quarter, it's gonna be up and up and up and up and up and up. So when we start meeting in person, everybody can be in the building. Unless you got and it's gonna be like, well, it's not gonna be well, I can't go because I don't have the money to go. It's gonna be, well, me and my family going out of town this weekend, so I'll see y'all next time. Like stuff like that. And I'm gonna watch God bless each and every one of you. I'm gonna watch God stretch each and every one of you. And that's what we're going with. All right. So let's get up on out of here. I love you. 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 Now unto him that is able to keep us from falling, to present us faultless before his presence with exceeding joy. To you, the only wise God, our Savior, be our honor, majesty, dominion, and power. Hey, Prophetess Kenyatta. You always show up late to the party. No, we talked about excuse me, write the vision and not the pattern. Write the vision and not the pattern. And the pattern of trauma, the pattern of hurt, the pattern of disappointment, the pattern of this, that, and the third. Um, it's on YouTube. The teaching is on YouTube, and we talked about how patterns um, are like mazes in our life, and they put animals in mazes, they put rats in mazes, they put different animals to sit there small enough to get out of it. Our patterns that has taught us, um, like it says, like the pattern that hurt us. So we say they gonna hurt us, and I can see that they gonna hurt us, but that's really trauma, and a lot of the things that God is really trying to bring us out of, because our patterns of life has caused our vision to be distorted. And we need to get back to the vision so that the patterns of life don't destroy us. Also, prophets, we are getting ready to start a group of we're going to be meeting off of TikTok, probably on Zoom or something of that nature. And we're going to be coming together. We're going to worship. We're going to be bringing our dreams and our goals together. We're going to be praying with one another, asking questions, learning from one another, hearing God together. And we're really going to be pushing each other into what God has called us to be. And I know by the end of the first quarter of next year, a lot of us will be in a better, better place. And if you want to, it's free of charge. You could come and just worship God with us, hear God with us, and things like that. I would love for you to be part of it, actually. Um, and we're good because it's going to start off online, and I want to teach people how to walk in their God-given destiny, because I truly believe that when we start meeting in person, it will not be a problem to meet in person. It would be, oh, well, my family's going out of town, not because I don't have the income to do it, because that's one of the things that God is going to allow us to work on in the group sector. We're going to be working on. Um, Thank you. We're going to be working on our businesses. We're going to be working on what God has called us to do. We're going to be breaking the wall of fear. We're going to be breaking the wall of I can't. We're going to be breaking the wall that destroys us, and we're going to be walking our God-given identity. Because everybody ain't gonna own a business, but let's just say they want a promotion on their job. We're gonna get that resume written, huh? We're gonna get that resume going. We're gonna get that resume up, and pray and get with you, and even if your job don't promote you, let's get you a better one. Because some people just say, I don't have what it takes to own a business. Some people are like that. Everybody's not gonna Everybody's not gonna be an entrepreneur. Everybody's not gonna be a CEO. Some person is a real good manager. Some people's a real good, shift leader. Somebody's a real good, a worker. Somebody's a real good leg pusher. Somebody's a real good foundation person. Everybody don't have what it takes to own a business. So, and somebody's just looking for somewhere to work. So imagine what God is gonna do. I'm excited to see what God does. Right. So I'm just excited to see what God is going to do throughout this place that He's calling me to start. And and while we're doing that, you know, while that's going forward, if you have a gift on your life, you're gonna be able to exercise your gift. I'm not. If God gave you a word, we're gonna teach people how to discern the voice of God, how to walk in His word for concerning your gift, so that people don't. Um, because here is something that I took away from tonight, and if I take nothing, hey Alicia, God bless you. If I took nothing away from tonight, this is what I took: that when someone prophesies, right? When someone prophesies in the name of the Lord, that lets me know I'm on the mind of God and I can access the hand of God. But when you usher me into worship, I remember an old song that says, "Usher me into the presence of the Lord." That used to be one of my favorite songs, right? But when you usher me into the presence of the Lord, what happens is you take me not just with His mind, and you take me not just with His hand, but you put me in His face. You put me in His face, and that's where I want to be. I want to be in the face of God. So imagine a community group in His face. It's not about pastoring the church. It's not about doing anything. It's not about being your leader. It's not about being. We go to different individual churches. You stay in Minnesota. Faith in God stays in Indiana. I stay in Texas. Amber's in North Carolina. So we are attacking different regions for the sake of the gospel, and we're being what God has called us to do. So we can be faithful in conquering the world and overcoming the world, like the Bible says. But we can be faithful in our local assembly. We're faithful to we're faithful to where God is calling us, because everything that God put on your life is to call you to a different place. But we're gonna be doing things that's gonna cause us to be faithful to our local region. So if you belong to a church, you're gonna be great at your church. You're gonna be useful. They look. I'm telling you, I am faithful to my local assembly. Anybody I'm preaching to the choir. I'm faithful to my local assembly. So just as well as my mandate is global, my impact is also local. My mandate is global, but my impact is also local. So I'm excited to build this community of believers so that God can do what He said He's going to do. And we're gonna start. We're gonna actually start next Monday. We're gonna start next Monday. I'll set time for our prayer, set time for my TikTok live, but the days that we meet, I probably won't go live those days. We'll probably just meet on Zoom. And whenever I get one of these devices to do right, I'll have the flyer and stuff out, and things like that. So also the Lord is commissioning me to do other work, and I want to help each and every person um, to accomplish what God has put in your hands, so that you don't abort what God gives you. because it's so needed and so important. It is so important. All right. So so with that being said, um, and we're gonna start next Monday, but we're also gonna pick a weekend day. We're also gonna pick a weekend day. So because if Monday don't work for everybody, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of days out of the week, but we're gonna definitely have a weekend day to where we get together online, Zoom, whatever, and we just fellowship. We just fellowship. Bring your snacks, huh? Come on here, somebody. Don't be smacking in people ear on these lives. If you know you smack while you eating, I ain't saying don't bring your snack, but mute your microphone while you eat. So, but bring your pen, bring your paper, uh, and we are going up together because that's what it's time for. It's time for it's time to go up and be what God has called us to be. Yeah, Saturdays. It'll more than likely be Saturdays. Yeah, I'm gonna pull mommy in on some of these days, y'all. I'm gonna pull mommy and let her minister to us and let her tell us about life, right? We um I'm telling you, it is amazing that God is doing the very thing that He said that He's doing, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. I'm grateful to be a part of it. Also, if you want to, if you want to sow into what God is doing when it comes down to Appointed Media Productions, let's see how did that work. Um, okay, that don't work. Let me see. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. I heard the wisdom of a mentor, and he told me, he said, "Yeah, you do what you do, um, but you definitely want it to be in different places, right? So if you want to sow into what we do, hey, what is going on? Long time no hear from. How you doing? Happy belated Thanksgiving. I thought about you and Mama. I did. I thought about you and Mama for Thanksgiving. Them turkey wings. I thought about y'all. If you want to, uh, if you want to be, if you want to sow into what God is doing as far as the business side is concerned, because we need all new equipment, different things like that. So if you want to sow so we can get laptops, different things like that, you can. Appointed Me Pro, which is Appointed Me Productions, Appointed Media, excuse me, Productions. Um, I would love to uh, I would love to uh, talk to you all about that. We'll be talking about that in the Zoom. We'll be talking about that more in the Zoom and what's going on with Appointed Media Productions and how God is changing the landscape of it. So we'll be there to talk about it. Is that I thought that was Courtney. um, let's see. But with that being said, I promise you, y'all, just let's stick it out. Let's stick it out. I promise you. Faith is where it's at. If anybody tell you anything other than that, I don't know what they say and who they believe in, but faith is where it's at. Faith is where it's at. Faith is where it's at. So, with that being said, I love you all. God bless you all. And I just want you to know that I'm praying for you. And you're going to see when we get in these one on ones, you're going to see just how much I'm praying for you all. And I want you to walk in everything that God has for you. Everything that God has for you. All right? So let's get up on out of here, y'all. Now unto him that is able to keep us from falling. Tempers in us faultless before his presence with exceeding joy to you, the only wise God our Savior. Be our honor, majesty, domain, and power both now and forever. Know that you have victory in the face of every adversity, and because Jesus is the greatest name, in which you will not trust, we will never be defeated. Uh, I'm telling you, go back and listen to this word. This word is on YouTube. It is on YouTube. Go back and listen to it if you missed it or if you just need to hear it again. I'm telling you, write the vision and not the pattern. You are not the patterns that you have experienced in life. God created you from vision. Remember Genesis 1:31, it says that when he looked at everything he made, he looked at it and behold, he said, it is very good. It is very good. When God made you, he said, it is very good. It is very good. All right? I love you. God bless you. I thank God for you. And I can't wait to get with you all this weekend and go and grow into what God has called for us to be. All right. I love you. Have a great night. I was going to play some TikTok games, but I am pooped. I was going to play some TikTok games, but I am whooped tonight. And I will see y'all. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do more lives and things like that. As y'all can see, I'm trying to grow this algorithm. So go to those videos, like them. You can click, do different things like that. Whatever it is it tells you to do, please do it. I think it's free of charge to do. So, but I love you all. God bless you all, and I will see y'all next time. Peace. Gotcha. Call me. Call me. I'll be there.
Did you know that if you click on the little plus sign twice, tap,
You see this link right here?
The blinking symbol. You see it? Look right there. Did you know that if you click on the little plus sign twice? And they mine, but you bypass your kids just to make sure everybody else good. Oh, God called me. God's like, hello, baby. Trend alert, and if you're smart, you're going to be jumping up. Hey, you've been scrolling for a while now. Join me, and let's go take some deep breaths together.
5.5 acres each. You're gonna be fun.
This is a Christmas gift kids actually want and will use. I got these for my kids. They're obsessed with them. These are the LED.
There is a new move on TikTok that barely anyone is using yet. If you are one of the first, TikTok is going to shove your content in front of way more people. Here's a...
So they keep saying that you need to post more. Well, let me show you how to post smarter. There's this tool on TikTok that literally shows you what people are searching for.
There is no way you're not intrigued when you see people out here making passive income in the vending machine space. And I'm pretty sure I'm right when I say learning a skill that pays outside of your job is some of the best motivation.
Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for God. Thank you.
The most amazing feeling is an art. Hey y'all, it's your girl, the one that is trying to teach y'all how to take over being a leader.
Just a ride on 3-wheeler 8. Wait. You said unlimited for how much? $15 a month.
You're not shadow banned, you're shadow tagged. Yes, you're right. Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.